Today is the first day of you guys in this full stack demo program. Okay. Uh, First of all, just I want to take a brief introduction from you guys. Okay, so that we can just connect each other. Okay, so first of all, Vivek, is my screen is visible?
Yes,
Okay. So Vivek, tell me something about yourself. Hello Vivek, can you hear me? Okay, so Vikas, you. Hello, anyone is here? Okay, Aslam, can you hear me? What's this? No one is responding. Okay, so anyone who want to introduce himself or herself? Anyone? Just to give a brief introduction, okay, so that I just know about you guys, and according to your background, I can just start this demo session and guide you accordingly. Okay. Yes, Aslam. So,
Yeah, actually, my name is Sheikh Aslam. Actually, my background is from I'm a desktop support engineer. Wanted to know if it is good for a support engineer with full stack development in coming years, well, sure, coming on cybersecurity. Like, can you give me the still good fit for us?
okay. So, Siley, can you tell me something about yourself?
yes. My name is Saili Bor and I completed my master in computer science and currently I am working in Team Computers as an executive help desk in IT support.
Hello,
Okay.
hello, hello,
Yes, Aslam.
hello, hello.
Yes, Aslam. You have
Yeah,
any
sir, my
problem?
question. Yeah, actually, I have which will be good for supporting in whether it's web development cloud, which will be good for in the coming years. As for the future, in the they are saying that AI will come and automatically the developer will be replacing the future. Like that, they are talk in that industry. So, can you talk about this?
Aslam, your voice is not clear. Can you just use something
Okay,
else?
clear. No, it's clear. Hello.
I think some noise is there.
Okay, now.
Okay, just tell me. What are you saying?
Yeah, in the coming they will developers will be replacing by the AI. So what about your thoughts, sir, regarding this?
What? Say again?
Hello.
Yes, yes.
So in the yeah, in the upcoming years, they said that full stack web development like developers will be replacing by the AI. So what are your thoughts about this?
Okay. It depends on the full stack developers how they just develop their uh, softwares. Okay. Depends on whether you just are doing the repetitive things, okay, or you are using the AI tools to overpower your software development. Okay, it just depends.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay, we will talk about it later. Okay, first of all, just take a brief introduction from you guys. Okay. Okay, so you can just
Yeah.
mute your mic. Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Good afternoon, sir. Rohan this side.
Yes, Rohan, tell me.
Sir, I have just done my MCA. Just I'm
Yes.
completed my MCA in this year. So this course is, sir, for fresher or experience.
This is for both. Okay. Whether you are
Yes.
fresher or you are experienced. If you are fresher, then you can just
Mm-hmm.
start your career as a full stack developer. Okay. Or if you are experienced, or if you want to switch your career, okay, then you can just gain experience from this program and apply for the higher roles. Okay.
Sir, after completing this course, will I
Yes.
get the placement from this division
Yes, of course you will get.
as a
Okay.
fresher?
Yes, as a fresher, you will work in our industrial projects. Okay. And based on performance, we also give you the experience certificate. And based on
Okay.
it, you can just apply for the higher roles.
Okay. So actually, sir, I have, sir, worked previously on Cognizant. After that, I dropped that company and I pursue for my higher education, sir.
Okay. Then it's great for you, because in this program, you can just learn the advanced skills and thereafter resume your career as you just want.
Okay, sir. Actually, sir, I have some idea about this front-end knowledge now I have done from Udemy. So I
Okay.
just want to know that if I will join this course, sir, how much month it will take to learn everything?
It's 6 month program,
6 month program. And so what is the course of this fees of this course, sir?
10,000 plus GST.
Okay. So after completing, sir, this course, I can also apply for the experience now if I
Yes,
want
yes.
experience from this company.
Yes, yes, you can get the experience. Okay. You will just work on the industrial projects here. Okay. And based on performance, we will also give you the experience certificate. Okay.
Okay, okay. Okay, thank you, sir.
So, uh, if anyone is unmuting the mic, please mute it. Okay. Because it is unnecessarily creating noise. Okay. So,
Sir,
so I just, yes, Subham.
sorry to interrupt you. I have
Yes,
one
Subham.
question. Basically, I'm working at Bajaj as a senior software developer. I'm joined this class for my sister. Okay, she's not able to join this class. That's why I'm going behalf of sister.
Okay,
Okay,
Subham.
I just want to know the class is what is the basic criteria for the education belongings to join this class? Okay. She completed plain BSc, Bachelor of
Okay.
Computer Science, and after onwards she completed MBA.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
So the
uh,
basic requirement is just that either you are BTech, BSc, or diploma. Okay. And
there no need any BSc platform is okay for this course. Okay.
yes, yes, BCA and BSc with computer science or related field.
There
You are
is specifically need as a computer science or only BSc is applicable for the joining of this course.
yes, yes, you are applicable. Okay, if you are BSc or BCA, then you are applicable. Okay.
There is no need to complete a BSc, especially in computer science. Okay.
No, 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 there is no
BSc
need.
is also okay for this class.
Yes, yes, it is okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Okay, we will start our rest of the questions at the end of this program. Okay. So first of all, I just let's just start this session. Okay. So here you all guys are. Okay. So some of you are freshers and some of you are experienced. Okay. So you all are here in this together in this demo session. Okay. So I just want to tell you that here you are just going to start the career. Okay, career boosting uh, helper. Okay. So uh, this is just a full stack developer program. Okay. First of all, I just want to introduce from our company. Our company is Division Technoserve Private Limited. Okay. So it is just provides you the platform for those students, okay, who just have gained their academics and want to know about the industrial workflows. Okay, how industries works here in the modern era. Okay, and how they are just using the advanced and modern tools to build the technologies. Okay, because this is something you cannot learn in the academics. Okay, so this is the program which just connects you with this thing. Okay, so before I begin, I just also want to confirm: is every one of you is comfortable in English, or you also want the Hindi explanation?
हिंदी में भी बताओ सर।
ओके, ठीक है, तो मैं आपको हिंदी में भी एक्सप्लेन करूंगा। ओके, ठीक है, तो मैं जस्ट आई जस्ट वांट टू टेल यू दैट मैंने बस बताया कि हमारा जो प्रोग्राम है ये डिवीजन टेक्नोसॉफ्ट प्राइवेट लिमिटेड। ओके, सो ये उनके लिए बनाया गया है जिन्होंने अभी जस्ट एकेडमिक्स को कंप्लीट किया है और उन्हें जो है इंडस्ट्रीज का एक्सपीरियंस चाहिए। ओके, बिकॉज ये सारी चीज़ें आपको जो एकेडमिक्स में नहीं बताई जाती हैं। ओके, तो इसीलिए हमने इस प्रोग्राम्स को स्टार्ट किया है ताकि वो सारे जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं उन्हें फ़ायदा मिल सके, प्लस वो जिन्हें इस फील्ड में काम करने का मौका नहीं मिला वो कहीं और वर्क कर रहे हैं। ओके, सो दे जस्ट वांट टू स्विच देयर कैरियर और दे जस्ट वांट टू स्टार्ट इन द फुल स्टैक डेवलपमेंट। ओके, सो वी जस्ट डिजाइंड इट फॉर दोज कैंडिडेट्स। ओके,
सर एक पूछूं?
यस सूरज।
माफी चाहता हूँ सर, लेकिन एक पूछना था आपसे।
यस
तो
सूरज।
अभी तो क्या चल रहा है सर, वो एआई का बहुत चल रहा है। अभी मैं कैसा है, मैं तो डेटा सेंटर में काम करता हूँ, मुझे
यस।
डेवलपमेंट में कुछ एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है, बट बहुत सारे लोग बोल रहे हैं एआई आएगा, एआई आएगा। तो तो इसका कुछ इम्पैक्ट होगा क्या?
देखिए सूरज, सबसे पहले मैं ये क्लियर करना चाहता हूँ, हमेशा जब नई टेक्नोलॉजी आती है, ठीक है, तो वो अपने साथ एक पॉजिटिव व्यू और एक निगेटिव व्यू भी लेकर के आती है। ओके, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन कि हम समय के साथ अपने आप को कैसे इम्प्रूव करते हैं। ठीक है,
अच्छा।
इफ द गाइज आर जस्ट डूइंग द रेगुलर वर्क, repetitive works, okay, then that will definitely just replaced by the AI. But if you are just using the AI as a power, okay, in your software development, then it will just be a tool to make your better development and smarter development. Okay, because nowadays most of the companies are using the AI to develop their application in less time. Okay, जो भी एप्लीकेशन हम 6 मंथ में बनाते थे, आज वो हम एआई की मदद से 1 मंथ में बना सकते हैं, इवन 1 डे में भी बना सकते हैं। ओके, सो इट जस्ट डिपेंड्स कि आप उसे कैसे यूज करते हैं।
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा। तो हमारे करिकुलम में सर वो पढ़ाया जाएगा ना कि विथ
यस
यूजिंग
यस,
एआई हम
ऑफ
कैसे कर
कोर्स,
सकते हैं वो?
ऑफ कोर्स सूरज।
ओके
ओके,
ओके ओके ओके।
ओके, बिफोर इट आई जस्ट वांट टू शेयर इट। ओके, because I think some of you do not have this syllabus. Okay.
हेलो सर।
यस,
मैं दुर्गेश बोल रहा हूँ सर। मेरा एक क्वेश्चन
जी
था
बोलिए।
आपसे
हाँ बोलिए।
कि जैसे मैंने बीकॉम कंप्लीट किया था 2019 में,
जी,
तो मैं भी एप्लीकेबल हूँ कि कर सकता हूँ?
क्या आपने क्या किया था?
मैंने बीकॉम किया है 2019 में,
ओके,
तो
यस
मैं कर
यस,
सकता
यस यू आर एप्लीकेबल। ओके,
हूँ? कोई आईटी
ये
बैकग्राउंड होना जरूरी कंपलसरी है?
नहीं, आईटी बैकग्राउंड हम कंपलसरी नहीं है, यू जस्ट हैव टू लर्न द स्किल्स। ओके,
फ्रेशर
हम
तो क्या
हमें
है?
पता है कि आजकल इंडस्ट्री में थ्योरी से ज़्यादा में स्किल्स की ज़रूरत पड़ती है।
जी
ओके,
जी।
so if you have the skills to build it, then any company can hire you. Okay,
ओके, तो कोई सर्टिफिकेट की जरूरत नहीं है जैसे कि एमसीए या फिर बीसीए,
no
बीटेक?
no no, there is no certificate. Okay,
ओके,
you
तो
just
जिस भी
have to
कंपनी
learn your
बट सर कंपनी हेयर नहीं करती है। कंपनी कहती है कोई डिप्लोमा या डिग्री होनी चाहिए, जैसे बीसीए या एमसीए आपके पास होना चाहिए, या बीटेक। सबसे ज्यादा तो बीटेक वालों को ले रही है सर।
जी, ये बात पॉइंट है, लेकिन बीटेक सिर्फ कर लेने से आपको जॉब तो नहीं मिल जाती है ना। ओके, हम
सर
आपको इंडस्ट्री
उनके
में
पास
ऐसे
अगर डिग्री होती है तो हमसे ज्यादा वो सैलरी भी ले जाते हैं और उनको आराम से ले लेती है, क्योंकि अगर हमारे पास डिग्री डिप्लोमा नहीं है तो कई कंपनी है वो लेते नहीं है।
ओके। सो आप थोड़ा अभी का जो जॉब मार्केट है उसके बारे में थोड़ा स्टडी करिए, ठीक है। अभी के समय
आई
ऐसे
थिंक
लोग भी
सर
है जिनका
हायर तो
कि
करती
आईटी।
है बट ऑन ऑन रोल पे नहीं करती है, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट बेस पे रखते हैं।
हाँ हाँ।
यस, इट जस्ट डिपेंड्स ऑन योर स्किल्स, ठीक है। अभी अगर आप जॉब मार्केट में देखेंगे तो आपको ऐसे प्रोफेशनल्स भी मिलेंगे जिनकी आईटी से कोई बैकग्राउंड नहीं है, लेकिन वो उन लोगों से ज़्यादा ऊपर पोजीशन पे है जिन्होंने बीटेक किया। ओके, सो इसीलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ इट जस्ट डिपेंड्स ऑन योर स्किल्स। ओके,
यस
आपने
सर,
अपने
राइट
आप
सर।
को कैसे रेडी किया है इस पे डिपेंड करता है। और आप लोग सोशल मीडिया से जुड़े हुए हैं, आपको मुझसे ज़्यादा पता होगा। ओके, सो इसके बारे में मुझे एक्सप्लेन करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है।
ओके, थैंक यू सर।
थैंक यू। Okay, so let's start it. So first of all, I just want to tell you that today there problem is there are many candidates, okay, who are just struggling for the jobs. Okay, so what is the reason behind it? Because they have just completed their academics and are looking for a job. Okay, but they are not getting it because they do not have the skills. Okay, because in how the industries works, okay, how this is just done in the industries, all the software development process, it just not that you just learn in your academics. Okay, so first of all, I just want to introduce you to our company. Okay, our company is Division Technosoft Private Limited. Okay, which just fills the gaps between it. Okay, you can just say that there are many professionals, okay, who are just looking for jobs, and there are also many platforms who are just giving this opportunity. Like you can just hear about the physics wala code ninjas, okay, but their just charges are very much high. Okay, they are just asking for more than 1 lakh for just the completion of the course. Okay, but here in this program you can have the opportunity to learn everything, not just the theory but also how the industries works. Okay, so you will learn everything how the development just done smartly in the modern industries. Okay, so our platform is just built according to the purpose of that. Okay, so first of all, just I just want to tell you about the need demand of currently the full stack developers. Okay, so as you know that technology is continuously growing. Okay, so obviously everything is going on AI. Wait a minute.
सर, आर यू देयर?
Yes, yes, wait a minute.
तो ऐसे क्वेश्चन पूछ सकता हूँ क्या सर?
Yes, tell me.
सर एक्चुअली मैं पहले था सर विजन का जो मतलब नेटवर्किंग बेसिक्स और वो वाला जो कोर्स होता है उस पे था सर। उससे
यस।
मैं सर 3 महीने का कोर्स किया था इविजन के लिए, इविजन से। और इविजन से ही मुझे प्लेसमेंट हो गया था सर।
ओके।
6 LPA का टेक सपोर्ट में प्लेसमेंट हो गया था। तो
ओके।
उस अभी टेक 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 महिंद्रा में हूँ सर, लेकिन मुझे इसमें मतलब डेवलपर फील्ड में आना है, मतलब सपोर्ट स्टाफ से।
ओके।
ठीक है। तो पहली बात तो सर ये पॉसिबल है, मतलब वो इंटरव्यू में मतलब वो मतलब लेंगे, विल दे काउंट इट एज एक्सपीरियंस, एज अ प्रॉपर एक्सपीरियंस? और दूसरा बात ये है कि सर मतलब ये सर सुबह क्लास हो सकता है, क्योंकि ऑफिस तो हमारा सर 12 बजे खत्म होता है सर। कोई बैच अगर लाइव क्लास का बैच अगर सुबह हो तो।
यस, यू हैव द फ्लेक्सिबल टाइमिंग। ओके, हमारी कुछ बैचेस सुबह को भी चलती है एंड कुछ शाम को भी, एंड सम आर आल्सो इन द आफ्टरनून। ओके, सो यू कैन ऑलवेज हैव द फ्लेक्सिबल टाइमिंग इन व्हाटएवर टाइम you
सेशंस
want to
की बात
start.
नहीं कर रहा हूँ सर, लाइव सेशन चलेगा क्या सुबह?
Yes, yes, live sessions होंगे। Okay, in the all the three times, in the morning, evening and afternoon. Okay.
ठीक है सर।
हेलो सर।
Yes.
यस सर, माय नेम इज झरना रविंद्र मानकर। एक्चुअली मैंने अभी मतलब ये इविजन जून में ज्वाइन किया था नेटवर्किंग के लिए, लेकिन
Yes.
लेकिन फिर मैंने डॉक्यूमेंट्स वगैरह भी लिए हैं।
Hmm.
लेकिन मेरी सिस्टर बोल रही है कि मतलब नेटवर्किंग में मत जाओ और ये डेवलपमेंट में ही जा करके। तो मेरा ग्रेजुएशन ईयर 2023 है, सो कैन आई गेट द इंटरव्यू कॉल्स आफ्टर दिस डू? मीन्स पूरा कोर्स खत्म होने के बाद मुझे इंटरव्यू कॉल्स आएंगे?
Of course, Jarna. Okay, मैं पहले बोल चुका हूँ, irrespective of your background. Okay, we are just providing this program. Okay, if you just complete it and you will just show your performance in the industrial
मुंबई
projects,
गए हैं,
we will definitely give you the
सत्संग है,
opportunity. Okay.
सत्संग है कल।
Yes,
हाँ
yes. Tell me. Yes, who is this? Ah,
सर मैं अभी नेटवर्क सपोर्ट में हूँ, तो उसमें तो सर अलग होता है, इसमें क्या डिफरेंस है मेरे को तो इतना आइडिया नहीं है इसका।
okay.
तो वो सर इसमें बता दो मेरे को।
Okay, मैंने पहले बताया कि either you are fresher or you want to switch the career. Okay, this program is for all these guys. Okay,
ओके सर।
so here we will just work in our program as a full stack interns. Okay, and we will also give you the experience certificate based on your performance. Okay, thereafter you can just apply for the fresher role if you are fresher, and if you already have some software experience, then you can just apply for the higher roles. Okay.
ओके सर, थैंक यू।
Okay, so okay, so I was just thinking, I was just saying that today the technology is growing day by day. Okay, so if you just look for the full stack developer job demand, okay, then you will just find these are in the top three. Okay, tech jobs in 2025. Okay, so why this is because we know that every company is going to digitalizations. Okay, okay, as the industries are growing, they are using the smarter tools to increase their profits. Okay, so everyone wants to build their websites. That's why uh, in today's era every company wants a full stack developer, a complete full stack developer to build their web technologies. Okay, so full stack developers are those who can just build both, who are just experienced in both front end and back end technologies. Okay, so for example we say this is a website. Okay, so you know the its front end part is whatever you see as a visual, it is the front end part. Okay, like these buttons and these all tags are, these are the things which you can see as a visuals. Okay, so these are the front end parts, and the back end parts are, suppose you if you want to log in here. Okay, or if you want to just search for something like Okay, then whatever data you see, this data is not in the front end part, this is connected to the servers. Okay, so that is how we just learn about the backend development. Okay, how in backend development database are managed and how we just connect with our the front end side. Okay, so today as the companies are growing, everyone just wants to build their own websites. Okay, so that's why they are just actively looking for full stack developers who are just expert in both front end and back end. Okay, but this is not enough. Okay, as you know that technology is also growing, and they are just looking for the versatile developers, okay, who can just also integrate AI technologies in their website development. Okay, and they will also act as a DevOps engineers, because some bigger companies are also uh, working to find the DevOps engineers. Okay, so they can just develop their website as well as they can just automate the process of continuous development, continuous integrations. Okay, so the problem is today they are very much uh, pass outs students, okay, who are just struggling for the job. So the reason is why they are just struggling. Okay, so the main reason is they have just completed the academics, but they have not gained the experience, they have not learned the skills what are practiced in the industries. Okay, so in this platform we are here to just provide them these skills and experience necessary to start your career as a full stack developer. Okay, so okay, so here in this program you will just not just learn about the theoretical knowledges, okay, but you will also do more project works, okay, than just learning the theory. Okay, you will just deploy a website just like how the uh, it is practiced in the industries. Okay, just like suppose you can see this is a website. Okay, this is just developed by our interns. Okay, so here you will do everything from the front end to back end, and thereafter integrating it through the DevOps, and then integrating AI tools in these websites. Okay, so first of all, I just want to give you a brief introduction about our program. Okay, what you are just actually going to learn here. Okay, so first of all, there is a 6-month program. Okay, in which you will learn everything from front end to back end, not just front end back end, but also various software development tools which are conducted in the modern industries. Okay, like the Git and GitHub, Jira. Okay, so these are just very much in used in the industry because they just uh, automate the process of software development and makes it very much easy. Okay, plus you just not learn about only the front end, back end, but also about the how you just integrate it with the cloud and DevOps technologies. Okay, I mean when you just develop your application, then how you just automatically deploy it to the live servers. Okay, so this is just done through the DevOps and cloud technologies. Okay, so you will just also learn about that. Okay, so that just makes you the versatile developer who can just uh, not just design the front end back end part, but also know how to integrate your development to the live servers. Okay, and in addition to, I already told you that today AI is growing in very much demand. Okay, so every websites have the AI features. Okay, so even a basic full stack developer needs to know what is the artificial intelligence and how we just integrate the AI features to our websites. Okay, so this program not just gives you how we just what is AI and how we just build the AI tools in our website, but also how can we just use the AI tools to make our development smarter. Okay, because as you know that currently the industry is growing very much faster. Okay, so they just want to automate their task and want to just use less effort to build their website. Okay, so in less time we can build more parts of the website using these smarter AI tools. Okay, so first of all, in this phase, you will just learn about scripting and automation. Okay, means if you are working on a server, Okay, then you need to obviously know how can we just automate the task, because server has various tasks and you need to learn how we can automate it. Okay, so that's why you have to learn the Python, Linux and shell scripting, which are the modern tools to automate the various tasks, okay, in the server. Okay, so thereafter there is the dev tools, means development tools like Git, GitHub and Jira. Okay, so these are the tools which are used in the industry to uh, make your development smarter and easy. Okay, and obviously we learn about the front end and back end technologies. Okay, and databases. So in database you learn about the PostgreSQL and MongoDB. So as you know, PostgreSQL is a SQL database and MongoDB is the NoSQL database. So SQL and NoSQL means SQL is that data which you can store in tables in columns and rows, and NoSQL is the flexible data which you cannot store in the columns and rows. Okay, so that's why we just need both kind of databases because they are used in the industries. Okay, so thereafter I just told you that you will also learn about the DevOps and cloud technology like Docker, Kubernetes, AWS, okay, CI/CD pipelines, and of course the AI and automation tools. Okay, how we can just integrate the AI tools to our websites. Okay, using the PyTorch, TensorFlow. Okay, and some of the smart tools by which we can just boost our software development and make it smarter, like the uh, Copilot, okay, Codex. Okay, so these are the tools which are used in the current industry to make their development smarter. Okay, and after all, you will also learn about the DSA because DSA is very much demand in the current industry because every companies want a developer who can build smarter software and fast softwares. Okay. Okay, so first of all, I just want to tell you that in this program you will just start from the basic Python. Okay, so you can just learn how we can just automate the various tasks of the server, and also this will use in the AI and backend development. Okay, so that's why we just want to start from basic programming knowledge, and I think Python will be the best for it. Okay, and of course the Linux and shell scripting, as I told you that every server runs on the Linux, so you need to just learn the Linux. And shell scripting are the scripts, okay, which automate the processes of uh, your operating system. Okay, so using the both Python and shell scripting we can just automate it very much smartly because shell scripting have full power of controlling the operating system and Python have a huge library. Okay, so these are the best tools which are used in the current industries to automate various tasks of the server. Okay, and as I told you, you first of all you need to learn the Jira software. Okay, why? Because in IT industries there are various big projects and big team members. Okay, so that cannot be just communicated via just simple communication, but we need a smart tools to connect everyone and assign projects. Okay, so Jira is that tool by which we just connect various team members of a company and assign them project. Okay, not just assign, they can also track their progress and analyze our output. Okay, so how much we are lag of the our project or how much we are ahead of our project. Okay, and Git and GitHub, you already know that Git and GitHub are the very much strong software development tool. Okay, if you want to save your code, then you just definitely need the Git and GitHub. Okay, so what Git and GitHub do? Git is the version control software. Okay, means whenever you start your development process, okay, it saves the every versions of your program. Okay, suppose you just started the development of a website, then first time you just develop the home page, then you just makes it more advanced. Okay, so you cannot just do in the first phase. Okay, so you have to just continuously give it the additional features. So what Git does, Git saves every version of your code, so you can just go back to any version and debug your program. Okay, it also saves your code. Okay, in case for example your, wait a minute. Okay, so I'm just telling that it will just not just save your uh, code, but it just also give you the remote platform where you can just protect your code. Okay, so the GitHub is uh, something by which all team members connect to it. Okay, so all the team members connect to the GitHub, and GitHub have the main remote repository of your code, so that in case you lost your code will always be protected in the GitHub remote repos. Okay, so that's why these are the very much strong software development tools which are used in the current industry, not just to save your codes, okay, but also to uh, work in a team. Okay, so various team members can just connect to your remote repo and can just work and add their features. Okay, so that's why these are practiced in the industry, which makes our software development very much fast and smart. Okay, and of course just you will learn about HTML CSS. Okay, because these are the basic backbone of our front end design. Okay, even if we just use the modern tools directly like React and Next.js to do the development of the front end, but still we just have a strong foundation of HTML CSS, because that will just help us to understand the React. Okay, and to customize our own features to the front end part of the website. Okay, so that's why HTML CSS is very much necessary. You have to just understand the basics. Okay, so using the CSS we can just customize our own styles. So HTML is the backbone, means whatever content you are seeing, it is all this HTML part. Okay, and CSS is the styling part, means whatever styling you are seeing. Okay, the various looks and colors. Okay, all these things are the CSS part. Okay, so you will just not learn about the instances, but also various advanced frameworks which are used to do the smart development, like Bootstrap and Tailwind. Okay, so the Bootstrap is something like you do not need to design every component of your web page. Okay, but you can just use the ready-made parts. Okay, so these ready-made parts are provided by the Bootstrap, which just makes our development very much faster. So that's why these are used in the industries. Okay, and Tailwind have the same purpose, but Tailwind just give you the some advanced customization to add the components in your websites. Okay, so like you can say uh, this card can be highly customized in the Tailwind. Okay, if I'll use Tailwind it will give you the built-in card, but will be highly customized. Okay. And JavaScript is the you can say the mind of this web page. Okay, so all the logical thinkings. Okay, like when I'll just click on this button, then what thing will happen? All these are connected with the JavaScript. Okay, so JavaScript we can say is the brain of your website. So whatever how the users will interact and what output he will get, all these interactions are controlled by JavaScript. So JavaScript just makes our websites interactive. Okay, so you just need to learn the core JavaScript, and also JavaScript is the language of building the modern front-end uh, design using the modern frameworks like React.js. Okay, so React.js is complete JavaScript based. Okay, so if you want to just know about the React.js and how we can just use this advanced framework to build our front-end part, then you just need to learn the JavaScript, because it is the language of your React.js framework. Okay. Okay, so next we can see the React.js framework. Okay, so this is the modern front-end framework which is used in the website design. Okay, so what is it? It is something like suppose if you just uh, enter something like this. Okay, here you what you see, this is a repetitive pattern of the front-end components. Like this card is repeating again and again. Okay, so React just makes it easy to design these kinds of things. So wherever repetitive components will just uh, occur in your website, you can just easily design all those kind of repetitive parts with the React.js. Okay, and also React.js just makes the virtual dome of your website. Means whenever you just click on any pages, you do not need to refresh the page. It only change the state of this page. Okay, that's why the surfing is very much easy and smooth. Okay. Okay, so next we can see UI UX. Okay, so UI UX is why it is important. So if suppose if you want to build your website, then you will not just start from the coding part. Okay, you have to build, first of all, build its design as a graphically. Okay, suppose if we just when we just started building this website, we just did not start from the code. Okay, because you don't know how I will just how I just want our design. Okay, so to just feel the imagination of it, we need to design it in a Figma, okay, which is the UI UX framework where we just design our visual part of the website. Okay, so it have all the tools where you can just build your framework, I mean your website. Okay, all the components of it visually. Not just building, but it can just also simulate what will happen when you click on this search button. Okay, so it just gives you a complete virtual framework to build your website, and you can just see what it is just looking like, and you can show it to your clients. Okay, so generally it is used for the client works. Okay, because when we just build it, we know we do not just start it from the code. Okay, because if you just build the code, then our client will reject it, then we have to build the code again. Okay, so that's why first of all, whenever you will work, you have to just design first of all you have to design the Figma. Okay, thereafter you can show it to the client, and if the client satisfied it, then you can just start building the coding part. Also the Figma just not only gives you the designing part, it can also convert you to the code. Okay, you can just, it have all the tools by which you can just directly convert it to your code. Okay, so that's why it just makes our development very much smarter and faster. Okay, so it is heavily used in the modern industries. Even you can just hear about the UI UX designers are very much highly paid, because it is the base of any website. If your UI is not clear to the user, then your website will be rejected, no matter how much features you have added to it. Okay, so just like the DSA, UI UX designer are also very much highly demanding in the current industries. Okay. Okay, so after just becoming expert in this front end tools, you can just start your backend parts. Okay, and the backend part starts with the Apache. Okay, so what is the Apache? Apache, suppose you just build your website, then how you will host your website? Okay, I mean, when you just write the corpizo.com, then you just see this website. Okay, how it is possible? It is possible in the Apache. Apache is the hosting server on your computer, which just host your website. I mean, whenever some URL request comes in your server, then it just connects to the website files where it is built. Okay, so all these things are done using the Apache. Okay, so not just the connection, but also how we can secure our website. Okay, so we also have to secure the various parts of it so that it can be secured from the hackers and malicious activities. Okay, so that's why Apache knowledge is very much crucial as a full stack developer. Okay, and Apache Tomcat is the same thing, but it is specially made for the Java. How you can just control your Java backend applications? Okay, so we can just do it easy using the Apache Tomcat. Okay, so next we can just start with the backend framework. So backend framework starts with the Java. Okay, so here just first of all you just learn about the core Java technology. Okay, so what is Java and how we can just design the smarter software using the Java. Okay, so it is the standards in the high security websites. Okay, high security website always use the Java because its security is very much better. Okay, and it can just give you the very much fast and smooth operation of your backend technology, because it is faster than other program languages. Okay, and its object oriented program is very much powerful than any of the languages in the world. Okay, so that's why it is highly demandable in the current industry. Okay, so after it we can just start using the Spring Boot framework. So Spring Boot framework is what? It is the framework by which we can just design our backend development. Okay, for example, we just use the front end part. We can build our front end part using the React framework. In the same way, we can just build our backend part using the Spring Boot framework. So Spring Boot framework has already built-in tools which you can which can just make your development faster. Okay. Okay, so database is also very much important part in website, because some of the website are completely focused on a database, like the Facebook's data is very much bigger. So how we just manage this database? Okay, so company just really needs engineers, database administrators, who can just manage their database. So if you just learn about how these database are managed, you can just freely work as a database administrator and as a complete full stack developer. Okay, so we will just learn about two databases. Uh, Firstly, the PostgreSQL, which is the SQL database framework, and MongoDB, which is a NoSQL. Okay, I already told you what is SQL. SQL is the data, those kind of data which you can store as a tables. Okay, as a rows and columns, like banking systems. Okay, its data are fixed. It have fixed rows and columns, like bank account number, passwords. Okay, so they just use the PostgreSQL. And the data which have no order, like the Facebook data, okay, it cannot be readily stored as a rows and columns. Okay, so there we just use the MongoDB. Okay, so MongoDB is a NoSQL database framework by which we can just store this kind of data. Okay, both these are very much powerful tools to these are used in the modern industries. Okay, as a highly demandable tools. Okay, in the SQL, the PostgreSQL is the mostly demandable, and in the NoSQL, MongoDB is. Okay, so if you just become expert in it, you can just completely become independent full stack developers. Okay. Okay, so after it, as I told you that we will also learn how we can just integrate the AI to our website. Okay, the APIs, the AI APIs to our website. So for that thing, we just have basic knowledge about the backend frameworks of Python, like Django and Flask. Okay, so we also give a 1 week training of how we can just make the Python backend using the Django and Flask. Okay, so here you will learn about how we can use the Python to integrate the AI features in our website, like the chatbots or the intelligent guessing systems. Okay, all these are the done using the AI. Okay, and these are the designed in the backend of Python. Okay, so you will just learn here how we can just integrate the AI features in our website, okay, using these Python backend frameworks. Okay, so that I'll just tell you the what is Next.js. Okay, so Next.js is the advanced framework of React.js, because currently in the industry React.js is generally not very much used. Okay, so they use the Next.js. So Next.js also have the language of React.js, but it is the advanced framework. Okay, so we just build our application in the Next.js because it automates our various things like SEO setups. Okay, and page routing, everything is automated. Okay, so we can build the smarter applications in which everything will be pre-built. Okay, so that's why the Next.js is used in the modern industry than more than React.js. But to learn about it, you have to learn about the React.js framework. Okay, so because Next.js is just the advanced version of React.js, it have the same language of React.js. Okay, so after you just become expert in React.js, it just takes a few time to know about the Next.js framework. Okay, and in the Next.js frameworks, you can also build the backend parts. Like the if you want to build the backend is a Node.js. So what is the advantage of learning to know about the backend Node.js? Okay, because Node.js is the technology which is used to build a real-time application. Suppose if there is an application like a chat application, in which the user input is very much heavy, then Node.js have that technology to handle that heavy load. Okay, so that's why some parts of our website are built using the Node.js backend. Okay, so there is not a single website which used only a single language to build its backend. Okay, always you will find that in a common website, all these three backends are used. Okay, some parts are built using the Java, some part using the Python like AI, and some part using the Node.js. Okay, so here just you will just learn about all these things. Okay, especially in Java and also thereafter Python and Node.js. Okay, so according to your interest, we will just give you the projects. Okay, and you will just become expert in those things. Okay, and start your career as a backend developer in these things. Okay, so after it, we will just also provide you the API training. Okay, so what are the APIs? So API is the application programming interface, which just you can say that your website. Okay, so your website is not only used by the users, but also sometimes used by the programs like the Google Maps, like this Amazon. Okay, you can just also run your Amazon using your website or using your mobile app. So when you just run it through the mobile app, then it is not uh, used through the user, but it is used through the application. It is used through a program. So API is that program which connects your website with the outside programs like your mobile application. Okay, so that's why in every website API is very much necessary. Okay, so we have to learn how we can just integrate our website using the API so that it can just also be used by the programs like the Google Weather app. Okay, you can just also use it through the website and using the app in your mobile. Okay, after it, you'll also have to learn about the security part. Okay, because whenever you just build your website, you just do not just build it according to the normal user, but it is hosted live, so it have various security risks. Okay, so you have to keep in mind all those things by which your website can be down. Okay, and you have to build it according to your all those kind of security attacks. Okay, so in here we will learn in how many ways our websites can be attacked and how we can just make our website secure, how we can just build our website with this secure development. Okay, okay, and as you know that today we use mobile apps more than the websites. Okay, so that's why the if a full stack developer does not know about the mobile app part, then definitely he cannot just stand in the current industry. Okay, so that's why we have also added a TUI program of mobile app development. Okay, here you will just learn how we can just build the mobile apps and desktop apps. Okay, in our server. Okay, so we will also learn how we just connect our mobile apps with the main websites. Okay, so we will use the React Native because in React Native you do not need to learn any other language. You will just do it by your HTML, CSS, JavaScript knowledge because in React Native we build the mobile app using these three languages. So if you just already know about these languages, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, then you can easily build your mobile apps. Okay, and desktop app uh, we can just build for the Electron.js. So Electron.js is the same. You just need to learn about HTML, CSS, JavaScript to build your app using the Electron.js. Okay, so here you can here we'll just learn how we'll just make the desktop apps. Okay, using the Electron.js framework. Okay, so after it, as I told you that if you just learn about full stack development, then that is just not enough because in today's industries, these websites are so much heavy that it cannot be just I mean, we can say every time there is a new development, okay, and that development needs to be integrated to the live website. So in DevOps, we just learn about how we just whenever we just build our website in the local host, then how we can automatically just deploy it to the live websites. Okay, so that is just the DevOps part. Okay, and we just learn it here. Okay, we will use Python in learning the DevOps technology and cloud technology. Okay, how we just automate this all this task. Okay, means building your website in your laptop, then deploying automatically to the server. Okay, so all these things will be controlled using the DevOps. Okay, so after as I told you that AI is the very much important part in current website. Okay, so if you just do not have the knowledge about AI, then you cannot just become a better full stack developer. Okay, so that's why, because whenever you will start building your website, you will need the AI tools like your search suggestions, okay, like your chatbots, because everywhere there is AI. So that's why you need to learn about how we can just integrate these AI tools in our websites. Okay, so you will just learn from the basic what is AI, machine learning and deep learning. Okay, and how we can just build our own AI models to integrate with the our website. Okay, so you will learn from the scratch. You just do not need to be PhD in machine learning, but you here you will learn the applied things. Okay, how we can just apply the AI things, AI APIs to our websites. Okay, so not only that, but you will also learn how we can just use the AI tools to build smarter. Means, as I told you that today industries are using the AI to develop the website faster. Okay, so now you can just build it faster using the modern AI tools. Okay, so the things which you can just develop in 1 month, we can just develop in 1 day. Okay, so we will just learn about how we can just use this smarter AI tools to do our development faster. Okay, and of course, as I told you that DSA is the very much high demand in the current industry. Okay, because if you just build your application and that application is not smart, for example, you have built this Firefox and Opera. Okay, and suppose the Opera is taking so much RAM and Firefox is taking so much less RAM, then of course this will be rejected in the market, no matter how much you have, how much features you have added to it. Okay, if it is consuming more RAM, then it will be rejected. Also, if it is slow, okay, then it does not matter how much features you have added. So in the DSA, we just learn about how we can make our software to run faster and using the less memory. So that is what we learn in the algorithms, data structures and algorithms. So in algorithm, we just learn about it. And what is the data structures? So whenever you build applications, so you cannot just do it with the built-in data structures in the program language. Built-in data structures are the like arrays, strings, numbers. But sometimes we have to build our own data structure. That is called user-defined data structure. Okay, so like the linked list trees. Okay, so these are the user-defined data structures. So we will learn about it, that how we can just build our own kind of data structures. Okay, which is used in the modern industries. Okay. Okay, so as I told you that we are here, whatever thing we learn, we'll just not just learn, but we will do more projects. Okay, so we can say you will learn 10% from the theory and 90% from your project work. Okay, so as you will learn, okay, you have to just complete our industrial projects. Okay, so these products will be provided from the our companies and our client companies. Okay, and you have to just work on it, and based on your performance we will also give you the industrial certificate. Okay, so here you will just have to complete all this thing honestly. If you just do it, then definitely you will give and get the industrial certificate, and you can just apply for the higher roles. Okay, so first of all, let's just say that after completing this course, what are our career opportunities? Okay, so as I told you that whenever you start our program, okay, we just here start teaching you the UI UX design, backend development, DevOps, and AI. Okay, so according to your interest, we just gives you the projects according to your interests. Okay, suppose if you are UX designer, okay, so you can just work more in UI UX designing, and if you are want to work more in the AI, then you can just explore it more, and accordingly just gain your experience, and start your career with your own profession. Okay, so here you can just start your career as a UX designer, full stack developer, backend developers of Java, Python, Node.js, DevOps and cloud engineers, and AI developers and automation engineers. Okay, so your jobs are not in the major cities but also in the medium level cities. Okay, tier 1 and tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Okay, so as you know that today industries are growing everywhere and everyone needs the full stack developers to build their website, because to make their business smarter they wants to add web technologies in their company. Okay, so that's why they just needs the web full stack developer. So it opens your various opportunity, not just in the major cities but also in the medium level and minor cities. Okay, so let's talk about the salary inside. So based on your performance, okay, you will just start as a fresher with the salary of 2.5 to 6 LPA. Okay, so that just depends on your performance in this program. Okay, and after gaining 1 to 2 years of experience, you can also apply to 6 to 9 LPA job roles. Okay, as a DevOps cloud, or if you have the DevOps cloud and DSA proficiency, very much better. Okay, then you can just also apply for the higher roles. Okay, so before I just want to give you the basic guidelines of our program. Okay, so if you just start this program, then you have to maintain the 90% attendance. Okay, because of course, if you'll just not do it with all your uh, rules, then you are not eligible. Okay, so you have to do everything honestly. You have to participate in the projects. Okay, and actively show your performances and maintain the 90% attendance. Okay, and also you will complete all those assignments and projects like DSA practices that we will provide to you. Okay, only then you are just eligible for it. Okay, so if you just join this program, that you have to keep in mind that you have to do everything with all the rules and regulations. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, then you can proceed.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Jarna.
Sir, can you please what about the placement opportunities? Like right now, how many students can placed in doing and completing this course, and
Okay,
after that
so
they place?
yes, currently just in the current batch, we have started the 20 interns. Okay, and five of them are
Okay.
placed. Okay, five of
Okay.
them are placed, and rest 15 are working on it. Okay, but once you just join this program, we just give you the lifetime support. I
Okay.
mean, until you will not get the job, you will just will be in contact with us. Okay, and we will just help you. Okay.
Okay, सर आई हैव वन क्वेश्चन मीन्स विजन ने कब से ये प्रोग्राम चालू किया है?
Okay, is it in this year? Okay, from the February.
ओके.
Okay, so anyone else?
Sir, for a fresher, if we are doing this class or join this class after the 6 month completion, if we are not getting the interview calls, or we are failing some interviews, or is there Evision tries to connect with us that if you have we are not giving to more and more interview calls because you are failing the previous interview calls. Is it possible to connect with them that you says the lifetime support from your side?
Yes, yes. We will just connect with you unless and until you'll get the job.
So
Okay. So first of all, just think about
basically,
complete this.
I completed a previous desktop support wala job. Okay.
Yes.
So on that time, I faced this that I reached my 5 to 6 interviews. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm getting placed in one or three interview companies from eVision, but I'm not satisfied from the packages. Or there is some situation. But the HR said we are not giving you more interview calls because you are failing the interview, you are not appropriate doing the interview calls, or you are not giving your best. But I do my best. I do every practice that Evision said. I do mock on daily basis and send the recorded videos to HR. But still, I just want to clarify here that I want not that type of that type of commitment by eVision that we are not proceeding the interview calls after till the joining.
Okay, Subham. So you have already joined our program. Okay.
Yes.
So I just want to tell you that first of all, if you just compute our program, okay, with all its rules and regulations, okay, if you just perform better, then there will be no problem in getting the job. Okay, and of course, if someone is just not doing with that sincerity, then he can just face, because we know that everywhere we just want the hard works, okay, and practices to complete it. But if you
हेलो
just never just yes,
हेलो सर।
yes, Suraj, tell me.
सर एक बात पूछनी थी, अगर हमारा 6 डे का वीक में चल रहा है तो उसका रिकॉर्डिंग हमें पोर्टल पे अवेलेबल होंगी ना, क्योंकि हमारा टाइम फ्लेक्सिबल है सर।
यस यस, मैंने तो पहले
मैं
बताया
भी मैं
कि
हाँ, मैं भी सपोर्ट से ही हूँ, इविजन से ही मुझे प्लेसमेंट मिली थी। 2 साल हो चुके हैं, अभी अच्छा चल रहा है जॉब। लेकिन वही है, सपोर्ट में होने की वजह से ना थोड़ा सा 24/7 शिफ्ट है, तो उसी की वजह से दिक्कत आती है।
हाँ, ऑफ कोर्स आपको रिकॉर्डिंग्स मिलेंगे। ओके, जितने भी आपको सेशंस चलते हैं उन सब की लाइव रिकॉर्डिंग्स होती है और वो आपको पोर्टल पे अवेलेबल होते हैं।
सर अभी
ओके,
जो जॉब
ओके सर,
मिलेगा उसका
ओके
डोमेन क्या
ओके
रहेगा?
ओके।
व्हाट?
अभी जो जॉब मिलेगा उसका, समझो ये क्लास करने के बाद जो जॉब मिलेगा उसका डोमेन क्या होगा?
दोनों मैंने पहले बताया, एज अ फुल स्टैक डेवलपर और एज अ यूएक्स डिजाइनर, या फिर आप डेवऑप्स में कर सकते हैं, या फिर एआई एंड ऑटोमेशन में भी आपको जॉब मिल सकती है।
एंड 100% गारंटी है जॉब की?
जी हाँ, 100% गारंटी।
और जो फिलहाल अभी विजन के थ्रू समझो ज्वाइन हुए हैं, जिनका डोमेन अलग अलग है, मतलब ट्रबल शूटिंग एंड ITIL वाला डोमेन है, CCNA वाला डोमेन है, तो उनका डोमेन चेंज करने में कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं आएगा ना?
नहीं नहीं, मैंने पहले बताया ये सभी के लिए है, जो फ्रेशर्स हैं या फिर जो अपने कैरियर को स्विच करना चाहते हैं, उन सभी के लिए है।
हाँ।
ओके, क्योंकि यहाँ पर हम लोग
नहीं सर,
बेस से
मैंने मिड
आपको
में
ट्रेन।
ज्वाइन किया है, इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ फिर से।
हाँ, ओके।
और
आपने
जो क्लास रहेगा वो बहुत हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश में रहेगा या फिर इंग्लिश में रहेगा बस?
ये हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों में रहेगा। ओके, दिस विल बी बाइलिंगुअल। ओके, सो ऑल्सो फॉर दैट हु आर फ्रॉम द साउथ
सर आपका
बैकग्राउंड,
वॉइस ब्रेक हो रहा था।
so I'm just telling it will be in the bilingual. Okay, so all the candidates who are comfortable in English or Hindi can just join this session.
Sir, I am not getting my answer. Suraj will interrupt when you are
Yes, 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 Subham. So tell me. So I'm just saying that whenever you just join the program, okay, so it happens the situation if you just have not just done the program with that much sincerity, okay, then there will be some problem. Okay, but if you are just hard worker and continuously gives your uh, practices in it, then definitely you'll just clear it.
Hello, sir. I have a question.
Yes, Akash, tell me.
Sir, in how many days after taking the course, you provide the placements?
Month program. Okay, so after the 6 month you will just start the
After 6 months or 2, 3 or 4 months?
after 6 months. Okay, but if you just want to do it by yourself, then you can do, because in the 3 months you will just become the front end developers. Okay, so if you just want to choose the front end domain, okay, then you can start it.
और सर क्लास का टाइमिंग क्या क्या रहेगा?
क्लास की टाइमिंग है मॉर्निंग में। ओके, मॉर्निंग वी कैन से फ्रॉम 8 to 11, एंड आफ्टरनून में फ्रॉम 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Sir,
ओके।
sir,
सर नाइट में
placement.
नहीं ले सकते हो क्या? क्योंकि हमारा जनरल शिफ्ट रहता है तो दोनों टाइम परफेक्ट नहीं है।
यस सर, आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू, मैंने पहले बताया था कि सुबह दोपहर शाम तीनों टाइम जो है सेशन चलती है। ओके,
शाम का
सो
टाइम
हाँ,
क्या रहेगा
शाम
सर?
की क्लास कितने बजे से होगी?
शाम की टाइमिंग होती है 7 to 12।
11 to 12 ओके सर। मेरी 11 to 8 की शिफ्ट है तो आई थिंक ज्वाइन नहीं कर पाऊंगा 8 से पहले।
Okay, then you can just start it from the 9 to 11. Okay, 9:30 to 11:30 sessions. Okay, there are
हाँ
2 hour
हाँ,
sessions. Okay, so one session between 7 to 9 and second is between 9:30 to 11:30. Okay, you can choose in whatever you are comfortable in.
इवनिंग में सर 9:30 थे।
Yes, evening 9:30 to 11:30.
Uh,
ओके ओके नो
Sir,
प्रॉब्लम।
is there mock interviews?
Yes, there is a mock interviews. Okay, when you will just reach the last month, then we will just start the placement procedure. Here you will just practice all those things, how we just build our resumes, how you just take mock interviews. Okay.
Hello. Sir, you teach for backend, you teach Python, Java, and JavaScript, all three, or only one Python or Java or JavaScript?
All three are okay. Mainly we just teach about the backend with Java, and we just give the 2 weeks training of Python, Python backend with design on Flask, and 1 week will be the backend with Node.js with Next.js framework.
Okay. In front end, Next.js, you teach Next.js also.
Yes, yes. In front end we will teach the Next.js.
Okay.
Sir, is there any completion if I got placed in one company and I don't like the package? I want to do some more interviews from eVision. So is there flexibility?
Yes, there is flexibility. Okay. If you are the certified, not satisfied with the current job, okay, then we can just also we will support you to apply for the higher roles. Okay.
Okay, there is no need to give some other penny to eVision, right?
No.
Okay. And second scenario is, sir, if I'm placed in currently I'm placed in XYZ company, but I do more for another 1 month. I do a prepared, or I'm not getting the placement, and I'm not joining that call. So, is there any support from eVision that it will be build my resume more better than previous?
Yes, yes, I told you that we will be in connection until you will get your job. Okay. We will continuously give you all the placement support so that you can get the job of your best choice.
And those three tier cities you mentioned in three categories, is there any flexibility for chosen at as per our flex?
Yes, yes, of course, of course. You can choose in whatever you want to work and in whatever field you want to work. Okay, you can just choose that.
Okay, fine. And the resume building is from eVision, right?
Yes, yes, we will build your
So you
resumes.
don't need to build our resume by us.
Yes, yes, no need to build.
Sir, why Spring Boot is not there in the course?
Yeah, there's Spring Boot. I told you that Java backend. Okay, in the Java backend, you will just learn about the Spring Boot framework. How you just develop the Java backend using the Spring Boot framework. Okay. So I told you the Java language, you have to learn the Java language, and thereafter we learn the Spring Boot framework. How we'll use the Spring Boot framework to build the backend Java applications. Okay. Without framework, it is not possible. So you will always learn about it.
Okay, and secondly, sir, what is the fee structure? Should I pay a one time, or there is an installment, or there is an like I joined in the past that I have to pay 5,000 and the rest of the money will pay after the placement?
Yeah, you have to give it in the 3 installments. Okay, so this all 10,000 plus GST will be divided into 3 parts. If you can just pay all at once, you can pay it, or you can just also pay it in the 3 parts, 3 installments. Okay.
Three installments in the 6 months, right?
Yes, yes, in the 6 month.
And which type of certificate that eVision gave us?
Yes, I told you, since you just work in our live industrial projects, so based on your performance, we also give you the industrial experience certificate.
And is there experience certification not from the tool from the company? Just we want.
Yes, yes. From our company, we'll get the experience certificate.
That is the company experience certificate that eVision provides. I am talking about the tooling like Java certification or Spring Boot certification or DevOps tool certification, Azure or AWS, likewise certification that you are provided to us or what?
Okay, we are providing you industrial experience certificate. That is enough. Okay, but if you just want to get the certificate or something, okay, then we will just guide you how can you just do it, because I think industrial experience certificate is enough. Okay, that is what industry needs.
Okay. And sir, if as a fresher I am joining the company, how many years of experience certificate you provided to us?
Okay, it depends on, if you just works in 6 months, if you just work in our industrial period for 6 months, then we will give you 6 month experience. Okay, and sometimes the interns also work for the extended periods. Okay, so then they just also get 1 year experience according to it.
Is there possible I am doing this course at 6 months and you provided at 1 plus year experience later? Is it?
Yes, that can be possible, but I have to talk to my mentors. Okay.
Because sir, as I am currently working, 6 month experience certificate is not working in industry. No one can look at the positive end to the candidate when we are going to apply on the job portals. So
Yes, yes,
I thought, as per my experience, I'm working from past 3 to 4 years. What I'm saying that if I'm going to apply from 6 to 6 year, sorry, 6 to 6 month time period, so company criteria is not matched to my resume. So that is will not working. Secondly, that is impact to the job role. That is impact to the package too, because the company not provided that much of package that I am expecting from the organization. So I just want that from the confirmation by you that if you are giving to 1 plus year of experience certificate after completion of this course.
yes. Of course, so if you work in the extended time in our industrial products, then of course we'll give you 1 year
Sir,
certificate. Okay. Some
extended
of our
time,
interns are, yes,
sir, you said that experience, expended time is not the consideration, no, that I am giving a 6 months of course, and if I am placed after the 7th month or 8 months, right?
yes.
But in that time, I just want the 1 plus year certification that more impactable to my resume and package. I am getting that much of experience. That's why I'm saying to this.
Okay, so we will talk about our mentor about it. Okay, so I think we can just give, but we have to talk about it. Okay.
Okay, okay. Because sir, major criteria that is the experience letter. I know you provided you giving an interview call that I have, but there is an the criteria that we have that or I have to crack that interview, right?
Yes, yes.
Support us to you just guide us how to crack the interview, but totally depend on me how will we go through the interview. But there is a more impact if I'm getting the 1 plus year experience certificate, then the organization look into me that the another language and another approach of the organization. That's why I'm saying.
Okay, Subham. So if you join our program, okay, after 6 months of period, okay, so we can just talk about our mentors, how we just get the 1 year experience certificate. Okay, so
Okay,
you can just, if you want to know more, you can talk to our recruiters. Okay.
okay. Recruiters means Ganesh sir, right?
Yes, Ganesh.
Okay, okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Jarna, tell me.
Yes, like I have one question. Like,
Yes.
अगर हमारे मतलब आफ्टर ग्रेजुएशन के बाद जो गैप रहता है 1 या फिर 2 साल का, तो फिर कंपनी से कॉल्स आने के चांसेस थोड़े कम होते हैं, तो फिर आप कैसे करोगे? लाइक हमको कॉल्स कैसे आएंगे?
ओके, सो जैसे आप हमारे प्रोग्राम को ज्वाइन करते हैं, ओके, तो जैसे मैंने
हम्म।
बताया कि यहाँ से आप एक्सपीरियंस सर्टिफिकेट को गेन करते हैं। और जो हमारे प्लेसमेंट टीम है वो हमारे क्लाइंट कंपनीज के लिए आपको रेफर करती है. ओके, सो इन दैट वे विल
Okay.
जस्ट गेट योर जॉब.
Okay.
ओके.
ठीक है.
There is no issue, sir, with the to fulfillment this gap. Okay,
Yes, yes, there is no issue. Okay.
the client company will okay for it from whatever gap the candidate.
Yes, it just depends on if you just done your all your things sincerely and you have just done well performance in the projects, then of course every company wants a skillful guys. Okay, not just uh, degrees. Okay, so that's why I told you you have to just work in our projects betterly, and thereafter you can definitely get the job.
So, and graduation, for this course need to graduate in BSc and other plans, right?
Yes, yes, you can do it. Okay, so anyone else who want to ask some question?
Sir, is there any document of the time duration and second, what is the batch timing, which batches or which in day, how many batches are going to this course? So is there
Yes, yes.
so that we are thinking about it, which batch will I have to enroll?
Yes, yes, you can contact to our admin. He will just guide you everything about it. So what is the batch timing? Okay, in what time classes will start? I
And
already told you there are two timings in the evening, 7 and 9:30. Okay, so we will also provide in the morning. Okay, if you will just have the when you just start it, then admin will also guide you the about the morning batch. Okay. Okay, so anyone else want to ask some question? Okay, so I think you all guys have clear about this program. Okay, so if you guys have any more questions, then you can just talk to our recruiters, and you can also contact to info@divisiontechnoserve.com. Okay, so
uh,
thank you for your time, guys.
sir,
Yes,
I have one more question. Sorry to interrupt.
yes, yes. Tell me.
Sir, my question is there any prior knowledge of C and C++, Java, Python to join this course?
No, no, we just start giving training with the basic. I already told you we start from the Python. Okay, so even you don't know anything about the programming, we will just start it from the beginning. Okay, from the zero level. Okay, so you will learn all the programming language like Python, JavaScript. Okay, and the Java language. Okay, so you do not need to be any prior knowledge of any programming language.
सर एक क्वेश्चन था मेरा.
Yes, Sumit.
हेलो.
Yes,
सर
Sumit.
मैं ये पूछना चाहता था कि जो कोर्स होगा ना तो इसकी फीस वगैरह कैसे क्या रहेगी मतलब.
ओ, वो मैंने पहले बता दिया कि 10,000 प्लस जीएसटी होगी आपकी फी. ओके.
Is there 18% GST or less?
Yes.
Is there 18% GST or less? Because GST criteria is changed from.
No, GST is 18%. Okay, it is equal for everything. Okay, so anyone there want to ask some question?
सर ये कोर्स कब से स्टार्ट होगा इफ वी एनरोल?
It will start from the next week. If you just enroll, then it will start from the next week. Okay.
ओके.
Okay, so anyone guys? So I think you all guys are clear about this program. Okay, and you do not have any questions. Okay, so as I told you, if you want to know more about it, then you can just talk to our admins and recruiters. Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much.